Right then, 4 days out, people. Ignore my hands. It looks like I've got a rare skin condition, but the tan simply isn't coming off. Anyway, plan for today, carbs going in. Not as many as last week because we are holding on to some fullness still from the weekend. As you would have seen, sushi, brownie, cupcake, bit of fruit. This week I've been feeling fucking brilliant. Fresh, training's been good. I've meant to be training to 2RAR, but to be honest, hopefully Kieran doesn't watch this, but nah, I haven't been doing that. I've been sending it in the gym. Actually did an additional session as well, which I haven't told the boss man about. It was literally just an arm and delt top up day. Nothing too strenuous. Gonna take you along for the day. We're actually gonna run some different foods today, which could be a little bit risky. So I'm gonna get a bit creative with the carb load because, you know what, I fancy some different foods. And to be fair, I know these foods digest well with me. So we're gonna take you through the day, show you what I like to carb load up on. But I've got one question for you people. If you had unlimited calories, what would be your go-to carbohydrate source? Comment down below. I think you know what mine is. Obviously cream of rice, but I want to know yours. Unlimited calories, what carb source you going with? So I'm going to cut the waffle. We're going to get cracking with meal one. Stay tuned. All right, we're going to do part one of meal one. Now this may just look like a pile of fucking veg, which it almost is, but there is a little bagel sitting underneath there, I promise you. So we've got one whole egg, 75 grams of egg whites, kale, mushrooms, tomato, courgette, aubergine, and then also some pickled veg on top as well, which I've been including in my meals. And pickled veg is fantastic because it has loads of probiotics in, which is great for overall gut health. Where you can get this from is most supermarkets. They have like a Polish aisle and you can just grab yourself a jar of pickled veg. It lasts for ages in the fridge. Also like kimchi, ginger, they're all very, very similar. It provides so much value for overall gut health. So just adding some of that to your meals goes a long way. So we've also got some low calorie barbecue and mayo on there, and also 2.4 grams of pink salt with this meal. Oh yeah, wow, that is so good. That is so good. I've also put a little bit of Marmite on top of the bagel. Told you we're getting creative today, people. Chef juices are flowing. It's weird how like much more care you take with your food and thought when you're dieting. I've had seasonings, I've had some basil in there, a little bit of garlic granules. Food tastes so much better, believe it or not. Calories for this meal aren't that large. I'm saving my calories for later in the day because there is going to be a very special meal coming as the final one. So make sure you watch to the end to see that. But yeah, like I said, this is part one. Part two is coming up in a bit. Part two, you already knew what was coming. Same bagel thins with the PB2 and honey. I have fucked it a little bit this time because I decided to put it in the freezer to thicken it up and it went way too hard. So it's gone a bit watery, but either way, this is probably going to go down a treat. It's not as good, but it's still good. I mean, look, it's just gone to a puddly mess. Calories for this meal are 446 calories, 30 grams of protein, 60 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. Smaller meal, because I want to save more calories straight in the day for that very special one. I'm gonna dust this off, finish up check-ins, go for a little walk, and then crack on with some more work. Final few check-ins going down with a beautiful can of heroin. Monster. This currently is my favorite. The Strawberry Dreams, the newer flavor. This is closely followed by probably Rosa and then White, I would say. Let me know your top 3 favorite Monster Ultras. Oh God, yes, I love it. That was a bit weird. Anyway, gonna sit down to crack on with the final few check-ins. I've already boxed off a load of them this morning. I'm up super early at the moment, so I do ask clients to get check-ins back to me nice and early, and that way they get their fucking responses back quickly. If you're wondering what the fuck is a check-in, it's basically where I, the coach, review the client's progress over the past week, months, map out timelines for the future. We go over mainly what's been done in the week, good things, bad things, things we need to improve to continue to make progress during the process. We track metrics like body weight, visuals, sleep, stress, training performance, everything gets covered. So we're constantly taking steps closer towards specific goals that we've laid out. I also ask clients to send over form clips as well, so these get reviewed. So it's a very in detail process, and it's all about just refining that plan so the client enjoys it, they get fucking good results, and they learn throughout the process as well. Like ultimately my goal as a coach is to get the client in a position where they don't need me. I would love to work with clients for as long as possible, of course, because you build relationships with people, and the longer you work with someone, obviously obviously the better results you're gonna get with them. But I know that that's not always gonna be the case, so I wanna give them the tools so they don't need me in the future. And if that is something you're interested in, there's gonna be links down below to apply for coaching, so be sure to check those out if you wanna find out more. Little change up of headwear, and on to meal number 2. And I told you people, we're getting creative with this high day today. So we've got udon noodles, beef mince, stir-fry veg mix, topped with some sweet chili sauce, low calorie mayo, a little bit of Chula hot sauce, and that looks absolutely banging, that. Those noodles have been sitting in the cupboard for a while, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna give them a try, because I just fancy some different textures. Fucking shoot me. And like I've said in the past, you know, Kieran trusts me when it comes to macro tracking. I know what to do to be super accurate. And I know that all these foods I'm having today digest well with me, so there's nothing wrong with spicing things up a bit, in my opinion. Oh yeah. And of course, you got to swig this down with a caffeine-free Diet Coke. Now, when it comes to Cokes, can't beat Diet Coke. It has to be the caffeine-free one, because I'd have clients always say to me, I'm struggling with sleep. I ask them firstly about their caffeine intake, and often they'll be having one of these close to bed and don't realise that they've got a small amount of caffeine in. And yes, you may be able to fall asleep fine, but it will affect your sleep quality, which long term will lead to you just being very tired. But anyway, this is part 1. There's going to be part 2, standard, which is coming up next. Part 2, obviously, cream of rice. Unfortunately, we don't have any whey paste with this one, so it's literally just 100 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of cherries, 100 grams of blueberries, and then a little bit of low calorie chocolate and salted caramel sauce on top. Little dash of cinnamon. Today we've gone with the blueberry muffin flavor. Oh yeah. I've just got a new sauce that's like chocolate fudge flavor. That is absolutely banging. Baby spoon, of course. As if I'm using this. Tragic. Just helps me eat a little bit slower and just savor the food. Otherwise, I'll just use a big spoon, just fucking wallop it down. Calories for this divine meal. Bear in mind, everything I'm saying today is excluding veg intake. 798 calories, 46 grams of protein, 128 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. Beautiful. Guys, this is a rogue meal, and I'm not sure how it's going to turn out, but what we're going with is 50 grams of rice, 200 grams of chicken. Now this is where it gets interesting, because I'm heating it up in a pan with some cinnamon. That's right, cinnamon. And then we're also going with banana, pineapple, honey, some banana and maple syrup peanut butter from M&S. So we're going with like a sweet savoury style meal here, which I've tried in the past, but not this combo. Stay tuned. I mean, it looks a bit odd, and I've done that shredded chicken trick that I've done before, so let's see how it turns out. All right, here we have it. This could be one of the most rogue meals I've ever gone with. Like I said, rice, chicken, cinnamon, banana, pineapple, and then we've got a little bit of maple syrup on top with the banana and maple syrup peanut butter. I'm very excited to try this. You know what? that really works. Wow, I've surprised myself there. It's almost like similar to a pineapple pizza. Got the sweet and the savoury, but it just works. It just does work. The calories for this meal, 662 calories, 53 grams of protein, 80 grams of carbs, and 12 grams of fat. I did leave the honey off because I'm going to save it for another meal later on in the day. But that is meal number 3. That's going in at about 10 to 2. Heading over to Cats soon for the big ones. Stay tuned for those. Something else that I've been doing throughout peak weeks as we've been going on is tracking my water intake. So the app that I use to track my food and water is Chronometer. Very similar to MyFitnessPal, but it's a bit more accurate, and I just prefer it personally. And the barcode scanner is free. As you can see there, focus. Can you see all the water things there? So when I have any amount of water, and that includes water in food, so like all the water that's in my cream of rice, whey paste, you know, rice, that sort of thing, I chuck it into the app to make sure I'm hitting the right amount. So today I'm aiming for 7 litres. So far I've had 4.6 litres. So I need to get in the additional and making sure we're keeping that nice and consistent, as well as salt intake. Say what you want here, but this is how important my food is to me right now. So I'm going over to Cats for the evening, and I've packed my full-on meal prep bag for one fucking meal. Ready? So, little sneak preview. Obviously, cream of rice, whey paste, cherries, blueberries, syrups, cinnamon, ice blocks, water. And this huge bag is for one fucking meal. Is that weird? Comment down below if that's weird. Hi. So we are at Casa del Caro. This is actually the house I'm going to be moving into after prep, which I'm very excited for. Plan is to get my flat in a position to be rented out because I've got a mortgage on it at the moment and it needs a lot of work doing. Young Catherine here is going to be in her element because she loves that kind of shit. And then yeah, we need to find somebody to help us rent it out. But anyway, next meal, number 4, banoffee, a cream of rice. 100 grams of blueberries, 100 grams of cherries, and 40 grams of the finest whey paste, the coconut cream flavour. I'm obsessed with this combo right now.
Whilst you're doing that fucking shit, should we just point out how much it's fucking raining? I emptied that this morning.
Have a little paddling pool there.
It's our swimming pool for when you move in, right?
I actually do want to get one of those. We need like a little paddling pool outside. Surely. Or at least a hot tub.
Yeah, I think I'm made of money.
You can split it.
It's the running costs are there.
A little blow up one.
Right, make your food.
Bloobs going in. Oh, this is Thor, by the way. Did you just film it?
Yeah.
Did I drop a cherry somewhere?
I heard it drop. Thor. Hi, baby. Hi. Oh, Thor. Yeah.
Back to the important part. Thor can wait. Pro tip with your whey paste: before you put it on, put it in the fridge for a little bit because it will thicken up nicely, and then you can add a little bit more water so it goes along the way.
In my opinion, weakens the flavour.
Weakens the flavour a little bit, but when your taste buds are firing like mine are right now, I don't care. I just want more volume. Catherine's also on a diet at the moment, and her calories are pretty fucking low.
You've got 3 weeks. Still pretty high though.
Are they?
Yeah, just for me, yeah, I'm hungry.
But you've got 3 weeks left of your diet now, haven't you? 2 and a bit weeks, and then you've got, what, a 16-week push-ish?
Yeah. And
then you start prep in February.
39 weeks out.
Woo! So Kat is doing a first-timer show next year. We're not going to reveal which one she's doing, keeping that hush-hush, but I'm very, very excited for her.
When they're going to be able to guess, I did just tell them how many weeks.
Wait, you need to get this, quick! Quick, get up close.
Sorry.
Get up close to that shit. Oh, look at that, it's orgasmic. Yes.
Okay, that was quite fucking good. Anyway.
Oh, baby. Looks a bit sus, this, doesn't it? Like the consistency of it.
A little bit.
Sorry, I'm really rubbing this in her face right now. She's starving hungry, and I've got 3.5k calories today. Sorry.
You're not sorry?
No, I'm not sorry.
Don't lie. Right, what's next?
Next up, we've got a couple of sauces. This one I've just picked up, chocolate fudge flavour.
Where'd you get that from?
Amazon. A little bit of that. And then we've got some caramel. A little bit of that. And then top it off with the finest little ground cinnamon. I mean, just look at it. It's absolutely stupendous. Oh, we want to go out for a walk, but it's just like pissing it down again. Anyway, taste test, of course. Oh, fucking hell. It's just too good. It's just too good. Calories for this meal are 811, 41 grams of protein, 146 grams of carbs, and 4 grams of fat. Sit down, enjoy this, and watch some YouTube probably. See you for meal 5 later. Now this is the special one, the one we've been waiting for. Ooh. So we've both gone for the same creamy flavour of carrot cake, and then we mix it with lactose-free skimmed milk, which is like barely any calories. And then we've both managed to save ourselves some calories for Bespoke cookies to put in there. And if you haven't got a creamy, fucking get one. They are a game changer. Kat picked up the pro one. How much was it? I think it was about 180 odd quid.
I got it on offer.
It was on offer, but like, that's obviously the pro one. I think you can get one for about 140 quid-ish. Literally, you just add whey protein, pudding mix, which is sugar-free, that you can get from Amazon, and then any milk. You put it in the freezer overnight, put it into the creamy, obviously, and it comes out like some of the best ice cream you've ever had. And obviously the calories are minimal, because it is just literally milk and whey. That's it. I'm going to show you the final product in a minute. I just farted. Cat's having a go at me, sorry. Look at this. Also got some frozen blueberries and cherries in there, a little bit of the chocolate sauce, bit of cinnamon on top. Like I said, carrot cake whey. Oh my word, that combo with the Bespoke cookies. Holy shit. We have a ranking system, don't we? Mm-hmm. Where we have like a tier list of the best creamies we've tried. And chocolate orange is the top, but we both think this probably tops it.
I think it tops it.
Yeah. So the calories for this is 505, 53 grams of protein, 40 grams of carbs and 15 grams of fats. I'm going to do a little wrap up actually tomorrow rather than now, so I'll catch you in the next one for the outro. Right then, let's wrap up this video. It is the next day and the plan has been sent over from Kieran, so I weighed in this morning exactly the same weight as yesterday. Still looking pretty sharp, so we're actually doing more food today, which is what I expected with my scale weight and the visuals. So we're doing an extra 400 calories today, more carbs going in. I'm not going to show you that because you've already seen. I'm just going to run basically the same setup as yesterday, but just bump up the carbs a little bit. That's the plan. Then we go through the drying out process again, which will be tomorrow, where we'll just run basically protein and fats along with a load of water, peak max like we did before, and then it'll be Sunday morning, show day. Another show day vlog will be coming up next, so stay tuned for that. If you've enjoyed the video, please be sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and hit the bell notification. Do all the supportive stuff. Hope you've enjoyed. We've got this show, one more show, and then we're going to wrap up and get into an off season, which I am very much looking forward to. A lot of growing needs to be done, and I think I'm planning to step on stage next in 2026, so plenty of time to get fucking huge. So good night, farewell. If you've got this far, fair fucking play, and I will catch you in the next one. See ya.